history, the Silvertips have climbed to the top of the mountain. Let the celebrations begin.
The culture of Everett, I wish everyone got to experience. It's the best place to play in the league.
Last season, we fell short, and that was a terrible feeling, and we came back this year, and I'm so proud of these guys, coaching staff, trainers, players, just so proud of everyone on this group. So determined and so hardworking.
I think it's just having great guys around you, great people. I think that's one thing that's big in our organization. We want great people in this dressing room.
They are brothers, and this is a family, and we play like that. And I don't think we're ever out of the fight, no matter what. It's kind of been our hallmark all year.
There's different ways to get through to different players.
Yeah.
Some players need encouraging, some players need a gentler touch, some need something a little more firm. How do you know what each kid needs?
To be honest with you, I don't know if you knew, I was a school teacher for a long time, and same job, different curriculum, but you read the room, and it's probably the greatest gift I ever got from that profession. And those years of experience was learning to read the room. And I think the biggest evolution has been the relationships, and we're a partnership in every sense of the word. And I said that from day one when we got here. And if you're going to be partners, you got to ask for their input. And if you're going to be partners, you got to listen and open the door and mean it and have meaningful conversations and connections. And I think that helps you so much. And our training staff and everybody here has a pulse on what's going on. And there's going to be moments in the year, breakups,
Oh yeah,
like all that stuff.
Life gets in the way of hockey sometimes.
Yeah, and you can dismiss that, or you can legitimately recognize that that's part of being a young man, and those are the ups and downs that everybody goes through. And to have better understanding of the people, I think makes you a better team, and you're understanding, empathetic. All of those things are really, really important things to be part of a big, a team that's together.
This is the best team you ever played on?
Yeah, 100%. It's like coming from junior A. It's crazy playing here with these guys. Like, I don't think I ever would have dreamed of playing with a team like this. So yeah, it's 100% the best team I've ever been a part of.
I keep hearing how tight the room is. Like, teams will always have, oh yeah, we're good, we're tight and all that. Then you find out later on, like, maybe not so much. I don't get that sense from this room. Like, this is a pretty, glued team.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing coming here. It's like, there's no bad guys whatsoever on this team. It's like, you could hang out with any guys and go out and do something with them, and it's like, it's going to be a great time. Like, I think all 25 guys we've got here just so tight, and like, yeah, there's can't say enough about how good everyone is on this team.
One of the things that I'm asking all you teammates is, like, the through line here with the Everett Silvertips is it's an organization that doesn't know what it's like not to be in the playoffs. It's made the playoffs every single season of the team's existence, going back to 2003. I know you haven't been here as long as some of the other guys, but what have you noticed that lets you to look at it and say, that's why this team makes the playoffs every year?
It's kind of a cliche answer, but just the bond off the ice. I've played on teams where, there's groups or cliques, and that's not a thing here. Like, you could put any two guys together in a car, let's call it, and they're going to be fine. They're going to be best friends. It's just so cool how tight we are off the ice, and obviously it's leading to a pretty good product on the ice.
people watch you play and they're like, wow, this guy's like really close. This guy looks fantastic. Oh man, like I can't remember the last time we saw a defenseman skate like this. Well, maybe last year with Matthew Schaefer. But other than you two, there's a whole lot of conversation about like, look at this kid skate. Like the skating piece specifically, where did that come from for you? Or was that just, I've always just been a great skater?
I think it goes back to my dad playing, just always being on the outdoor rinks and being around hockey with him. Like I'm someone who just loves to be on the ice all the time. And I think spending all that time on the ice, playing against my dad and playing against my brother and, you know, just working on all that stuff in your free time and stuff like that, I think that helped a lot. And, you know, hockey's never been a thing where, you know, it's like, oh, I got to go on the ice again. I'm always excited to be out there. And I think that's what I, you know, give all that success to skating wise.
What's the culture like here, like the hockey culture in Everett? Like, what do you think people should know about it?
We have a room full of great people. I think that's the first thing that comes up to my mind. It's you can't have a good hockey team if you don't have great people in the room. How hard we play together and how structured we are. That's what makes the culture here.
The one thing that I've heard from your teammates since you talk about the culture of your team is the idea that if two are going, they're all going.
Yes.
Like that's the way it feels like here in Everett. That's accurate?
Yes. It's not going to be your night every night, but you know you're going to have a guy next to you who's going today. It's just an amazing feeling to know that you might be off tonight, but the other guy's got you tonight.
Mm-hmm. Best team you ever played on?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Can this team win the Memorial Cup?
Yes.
He said confidently.
Yes. Full belief.
I don't know that there's one answer to this, but I'm asking all your teammates this. This is an organization that doesn't miss the playoffs. Never has. Why? Like, what's the secret sauce? What's the magic wand here?
I think it's just we play the right way. I think that's how Everett, develops players. I think it's just playing the right way, not cheating the game, sticking to our systems, and I think it's just having great guys around you, great people. I think that's one thing that's big in our organization. We want great people in this dressing room. Mm-hmm. We don't want no guys that don't want to win. We all want to win. So I think that's one thing that's a big time in the Everett organization.
My name is Robin Snyder, and I am the president of the Everett Silvertips Hockey Booster Club. I have been part of the Booster Club since, I want to say it's been about 7 years. I've been on the board for 5 years, and this is my second year as president. And the sense of community comes from everybody just wanting to support the team. They want to support the players. They want to make sure that they have everything that they need. The Booster Club, we try to do as many community events as we can, and just, get people involved and helping. And it's a really nice place to for the players to come. We talk to the parents all the time of players who've been other places, and they said there's nothing like it anywhere else. From the team to the Booster Club to the fans, everybody is just all about supporting the player.
Another brick in the wall. Tell us about the campaign.
Yeah, so it started Christmas last year. My goalie coach made a couple shirts as a surprise for me, and ended up raising a couple $100 for mental health, which is a super important thing for him. I know he's dealt with some loss and some mental health struggles, so it sort of started last year, and then this year, working with the Booster Club, they were able to do a lot, and make a lot of shirts. The goal was only to make a couple $100, and they just blew it out of the water. I think we raised over $14,000, and I owe most of the credit to the Booster Club and Tim. They did a lot behind the scenes that I didn't even really know a part of, like getting all those shirts out. So yeah, it was really cool to see and raise that much money for mental health.
And again, like where did all the money end up going?
So half of it went to Camp Aaron here, which is a place for kids, I believe, age 6 through 17 who've dealt with loss, and sort of a place for them to go on weekends and just have some fun, and they do different activities for them. And then the other half went back home to a mental health fund that's pretty close to home. It's southern Manitoba, so they're able to do stuff there for people that have mental health struggles, and they're able to reach out and get some help.
You see, when I first read that, selfishly, I thought of myself. I lost my mom when I was 16 years old, and I think to myself, I wish that I had something like that when I was that young. So full respect and applause to you for doing that. Like, have you always sort of carried this idea of, yeah, I'm a teenager and I'm playing hockey, but there's more to hockey than just, I'm going to stop pucks?
Mm-hmm. No, for sure. That's a big thing for me. I know I go home in the summers, and like I coach all summer. That's like sort of giving back. Like when I was a kid, having those goalie camps with my goalie coach, that's how I fell in love with hockey. And like having those older guys that played junior hockey, just looking up to them so much and idolizing them. It's like, it feels good to be able to give back and sort of be that guy for those kids. And I know when I was in those shoes, it was why I played hockey. So that's sort of a side of it that I take a lot of pride in, is giving back.
At first we thought, yeah, we'll be lucky if we sell 200-300, and we did over $14,000. That was split between Eden Health and Manitoba, and I gave Raiden a list of 3 local nonprofits that support mental health, and he chose Camp Aaron, which supports kids that have lost someone. They do a summer camp that they have grief counseling and just do amazing things with the youth.
My husband Pat and I, we have been to Billet for 21 years. Some people do say that's a bit crazy. Hi, I'm Janet Hawes, and I am the Billet coordinator for the Everett Silvertips. Yeah, the must-haves of being a Billet is to be present, to support them and mentor them, and having their own bedroom and bathroom is a big help and need. We don't want any teenage daughters in the house, and that we're hoping that the parents will accept them as their own and support them and cheer for them, and helping be a go-between for parents so they don't worry with their sons being away from home. Usually not a shortage of billets. It may be location, because we do need to have them within a certain range of getting here, if we're driving. We try not to have the players more than 30 minutes away. But it does take a certain type of person to be a billet family, because you do have to have that flexibility and knowing how to keep the players' privacy going with their families and themselves, so they're not overwhelmed with the community support they get here.
What do you want people to know about the Everett Silvertips? But I want it to be sort of bigger than that. Like, what makes this organization amongst the 61 teams in the CHL different?
I keep going back to culture, because for me, if you don't have that, you don't have a program. And, we could define culture in a lot of ways. I heard you talking to Steve about billets.
Yep.
If you don't have good billets, probably don't have good culture.
100% true. 100% true.
I think just the way it all interjects and joins together, and we're fortunate here that we've got amazing people that work for us and volunteer for us, and it makes my job a lot easier. And Zoran helps me really focus on the hockey side of things, which I don't take that for granted. But I think for me, the culture, I think having the players pass along their knowledge and being willing to help without you having to even ask them, those types of things are, I think I don't know if it separates us, but I think it's something that we really stand out for, and we want people to come here. Like it's a really good feeling when you're, say, going up to the draft and you're sending out questionnaires and you're talking to players, and you know, one of the questions we have is Everett a destination that interests you? And you know, we very rarely see no or not really, or we'd rather be in the East, or you know, even players way out East, they're like, yeah, we love Everett, we hear great things. And that's probably the biggest compliment you can get.
Your team has the Tips Way motto or philosophy that kind of makes all of this work.
Yeah.
What is that?
There's 7 principles that we believe you need to be a Silvertip. And you heard Steve mention that in his conversation for our scouts. Like, we'll take a guy that may not be as skilled, but will believe in these 7 things, and it's all over the locker room. It's above the urinals in the washroom. It's in a couple areas in the locker room, that this is what you need to do to be a Silvertip. And it's what we've ingrained ourselves and our players. They're not difficult things. We're not asking you to be something that you're not. Not telling you have to score 50 goals. We've never had a 50 goal scorer, you know, but there's a way to
really.
There's a way to be able to play, and that's and to be and to act and those kind of things. So it's the belief system, and that for me, and I've heard everybody say it, and I never really thought of it, but there are a lot of players who want to come here. There's a lot of good things. We got a great arena. We got great fans. You know, it's energetic day in, day out. These kids get treated like royalty. You know, but to be able to stay here in this room, you have to be able to execute those things. Not only the coaches, the X's and the O's, but the other things that come along with being a tip. And that's just how we represent our owner and the organization, the league, the Canadian Hockey League. Like, that's the one thing.
What can you tell us about the experience here? As far as like fan support, community support, seeing the same faces in the same seats every single night, the high season ticket holder base, etc. What's it been like for you being here?
It doesn't even feel real at sometimes. I mean, it's just everything. Everything here is just that next level up.
Yeah.
The coaches, the teammates, the fans, the atmosphere, just everything. It's been unbelievable, and it really makes you fall in love with the game every single time you go to the rink.
What's it like, even just walking around in Everett? You hear the whispers like, "That's Landon DuPont." Like the finger points. Like, do you get that, or can you just be a regular teenager?
Yeah, I think you can get a bit of both. Everett's nice because the fans love all the players and they're so passionate, and sometimes you'll be walking around at Target or whatever and you see some little kid ask for a picture or something, which is pretty cool because you remember being in that kid's shoes one time. And but it's also nice because it's never too much. Hockey's not the only big thing in Everett. They love their football and baseball as well, so I think you get a good mix of both worlds.
Last one, what do you want people to know about your team?
I think we're a lot of fun to watch, to be honest. I think we've played the right way all year. Really just, they are brothers, and this is a family, and we play like that. And I don't think we're ever out of the fight, no matter what. It's kind of been our hallmark all year. One of the things we say is everything we need for success is in this room, and I truly believe that, and I think our guys, more importantly, do too. And look forward to this, and like I said, special year. and a special group, and hoping to see it through.